All right, so today we got craziest one-on-one fights with apex predators in history. I can already tell you, the first question I'm gonna have for all these is why the fuck was you there? I ain't never been attacked by no fucking apex predator, because I ain't going there. But hey, we're gonna see.
Number 5. Travis Kaufman versus a mountain lion.
Travis Kaufman. I bet you, I'm gonna be surprised if it's a nigga on this list. Cause one thing about Europeans and white people, they love fucking with nature and animals. I never get it. It's like, we conquered that shit, nigga. We made inside. Why the fuck did y'all be so, like, one of my white dudes invited me to camp one time, and I'm like, no, why am I gonna go pretend to be motherfucking homeless? That makes no goddamn sense.
It's February 4th, 2019 in Colorado. A young guy named Travis Kaufman, deeply in love with nature and sports, decides to go for a short trail run at Horsetooth Mountain Open Space. A short half marathon run. His training session was going great, right up until
It's hard to listen to this motherfucker, I ain't gonna lie. I'm gonna try.
he heard leaves rustling and brain snapping behind him. Oh, kitty! Even though it wasn't a fully grown adult, it wasn't scared of him at all and didn't react to his threats. The next thing he saw, the mountain lion suddenly jumped and bit his wrist. During this struggle, they fell off the trail into a ravine, and the animal got even more aggressive. He tried hitting that thing with rocks, stabbing it with sharp sticks, but it didn't work. Kaufman was a tough nut to crack. Then, after he realized that the mountain lion was trying to kill him, as he says himself, a switch flipped in his head, and he decided that the best defense was a good offense. So he quickly flipped the animal onto its back and pinned it down with his full weight. He just put his foot on the mountain lion's neck until it stopped moving.
So this nigga put this motherfucking mountain lion in a wrestling move, and we supposed to believe that. I think this nigga lying. I think he lying. This is just too, well, nah, you know what? Let me finish the rest of the story, because adrenaline could be pumping. My thing is, like, I know if I fought a mountain lion, no matter how cool it was, you go get the coolest story of all time, nigga. I suplexed the motherfucking mountain lion, all that shit.
But it wasn't the end, because the training wasn't complete yet. So then Travis ran the remaining 3 miles, ran onto some other runners to ask for help, and only then headed to the hospital. Travis ended.
This nigga ran 3 miles after a mountain lion. I don't know if y'all know like what a mountain lion look like. I'm from Carolina, we call them bobcats. But in Colorado, let me show you what a mountain lion look like. Fucking cougar. You see this big motherfucker? This nigga fought one of those and then ran 3 miles back, bruh. You got it, white dude. You got it. I just wouldn't be me.
Ended up with 20 stitches, ruined clothes, and missed PR. Number 4. Cole Endeavor versus Crocodile.
Now, any nigga that get attacked by a crocodile, I have no fucking sympathy for. There's only one place. Like, if a crocodile's on land, well, I still don't got no sympathy for you because you see the motherfucking crocodile. Go the other way. If it's in the water, nigga, why are you in crocodile waters? Like, nigga, when I go to Florida, I don't even look at water, my nigga. Like, because, nigga, it's crocodiles in that bitch.
This encounter happened in northern Australia, near the Venus River in early November 2023.
Never mind, I ain't know it's Australia. See, sometimes I be talking too fast, nigga. In Australia, you just out there. I feel you. Never mind. I ain't. It's wild out there in Australia, bro, when it comes to animals, I tell you.
Since Australia has fences that tend to break, there are people whose job is to fix them. And that's exactly what 60 years old Cole Endeavor was doing. He would work his ass off all day and was supposed to be having dinner with his family that evening. Tired but satisfied. That's what I would say if he hadn't stopped by a lake on his way to work on that day to watch some fish swimming around. So he walked up to the edge of the...
Never mind, I'm back on this your dumbass fault side. So you talking about you driving, going somewhere where you supposed to be getting some bread, and instead you gonna stop and look at some motherfucking shit in the lake? He lying. See, people be lying, bro. Everybody, I feel like everybody lying. This nigga lying, bro. He went to smoke the blunt. He did something. You didn't just go walk and look at no fish. Come on now. And you on the way to the bread.
The lake and it was a huge 3 meters long saltwater crocodile that clamped onto his leg and started taking him like a rag doll and dragging him into the water. Obviously, punching it or yelling at it did absolutely nothing. So Deborah realized he had to come up with something special because of the lack of balls and a penis. Not Deborah, a crocodile. So, can you guess what he did next? If you said that he decided to bite the motherfucker back right in the eye, you would be absolutely correct. And it worked incredibly well. The
Listen, the type of nigga I would be if I saved myself from a crocodile attack by biting that motherfucker in the eye, bro. Like if I was married, my wife couldn't say nothing to me. You know, every argument, I don't give a fuck if I'm right or wrong. Bitch, do you know I bit a motherfucking crocodile in the eye? Shut the hell up talking to me. Like, bro, I'd be a fucked up nigga. That's some G shit. This nigga bit a crocodile in the eye. Hey, bro, you got my respect.
crocodile immediately released his leg, allowing Deborah to get back to his car. As a result, one apex predator suffered a severe leg injury that required more than a month in the hospital due to infection, while the other was left with psychological trauma. Number 3. Moses Lekala.
Damn, we got a nigga. Looks like it's an African, though, with a lion. Makes sense.
Versus lion.
But he should know better. I'm disappointed.
And versus hyenas. Moses.
Whoa. Hold on.
More than a month in the hospital due to infection, while the other was left with psychological trauma. Number 3. Moses Lekala versus lion. Versus hyenas.
This nigga went into a motherfucking 3-way with fucking hyenas and lions. I gotta hear this shit. I might shut up.
Moses Lekala was a regular 35-year-old Kenyan herder who was leading his herd back home one November evening in 2007. Everything was pretty chill. Just cows, mosquitoes, and beautiful sunset. Until a lion jumped out of the bushes and started tearing him apart. Luckily, Moses had a spear and a club, so the predator immediately took a couple of solid hits to the face. And then some more. And then some more? Well, you get the idea. The lion kept lunging at Moses, trying to get to him, taking several hits.
This nigga's a fucking Zulu warrior, nigga.
It's each
Where does the hyenas come in?
time, and this went on for about half an hour. After which he finally killed the lion by stabbing his vital organs with his spear. And according to Moses, for some reason he ended up extremely tired. But the problem was, there was just a warm-up. Okay, I just took down 400 pounds king of the jungle all by myself. Just let me get home in peace. No, right?
Facts, bruh. Like, those one of them times you gotta look at the sky and be like, hey, bruh, hey, Big G, what you got going on, man? What you got going on?
After he killed the lion, a pack of hyenas jumped on him, but by then he was too exhausted to whoop their asses too, so they just started tearing him up. But again, that wasn't the end for Moses. A passing guy heard his screams, chased the hyenas away, and took Moses to the hospital, where sadly, in a couple hours, this legend died from excessive blood loss. Now,
Well, then how do they know he fought? Oh, maybe it's probably the dead lion there with the spear in it. Never mind. So I stop being so skeptical, Sean. Just listen.
number 2. Eric Fortier versus Polar Bear.
Don't believe this nigga lived. Polar bears are the scariest motherfucking animals alive. That's it ain't nothing you can do. You gotta think about it, bro. It's a fucking supercharged. It's a bear with motherfucking nitrous. You know what I'm saying? There's a bear on crack that does not eat enough, so it is hungry all times. It will chase you and stalk you for fucking miles and miles until it eats you if it sees something.
Eric Fortier was a regular 34 years old Canadian who liked to messing around with people's teeth. He was a dentist, but that was something else he liked to do, and that was hiking. So on July 27th, 2001, he and his friends headed out on a camping trip to Katanalik Territorial Park Reserve. Everything was going great. The scenery was beautiful, the vibe was perfect. They set up camp, pitched their tents, Eric and his girlfriend crashed in one tent, his friends in another, and soon everyone fell asleep. But everything changed at around 3 a.m. This meat smells familiar. When Eric crawled out of the tent, he saw a huge polar bear tear through his friend's tent and see.
Damn, that's a sight right there. But see, this is what I be talking about, y'all motherfuckers going there pretending to be homeless. Like, why is you out there? You won't catch me nowhere where a polar bear is supposed to be outside. Nigga, I'm in the building. If I'm gonna go to Antarctica, I'm in the building. If they let me. I'm in the building. I'm not, bro, we get in the car, bro. Let's take the car outside, bro. I'm not about to be walking out here. Give me some skis or something, nigga. But when I'm sleeping, I'm in a domicile. There's 4 walls constructed. You sleeping in a tent where there's things that haven't ate in weeks, possibly at. It doesn't make sense.
His teeth into one of them. He immediately started yelling at it and making loud noises, but it didn't help. So he started throwing rocks, and it didn't help either. Total chaos broke out, but he quickly realized that if he didn't come up with something real fast, his friends were going to be dead. He had nothing but a small pocket knife, so he made the call to get right up close to Bear and start stabbing it in the lower jaw and neck, which instantly made the beast pull back and run off, leaving a huge bloody trail behind. Next, he carried his wounded friends for more than 6 miles to safety.
That's a real nigga, bro. They better not miss a birthday. That's a real nigga right there. Because I don't know how many motherfuckers would look at a polar bear eating me and try to save me. You know what I'm saying? Like, it ain't that many out there, bro. Because I don't know how many my daughter, my mama, maybe, like my pops, my brother. Like, it ain't that many. That list is short, nigga. I can't save you from no polar bear. That's what I think immediately upon viewing a polar bear.
And was awarded the Canadian Medal of Bravery. Number 1, Tekversin Negi versus Leopard. It was October 7th.
Now, motherfuckers don't know how dangerous leopards is, for real. Like, leopards, they one of the most dangerous big cats, for real. Like, they don't play around.
2024, 60-year-old Tekversin Negi in the state of Uttar Pradesh, India, was working in the fields in the village of Bikawala. He was walking past some bushes, which is pretty common when you are out in nature. But at one point, a huge adult leopard jumped out of those bushes and tried to sink its teeth into his neck, which in those areas is actually pretty common too. The old man quickly realized that if the animal got to his neck, it would be over. So he decided to sacrifice his arm. He shoved his forearm into the animal's mouth to distract him, and then started hitting his head as hard as he could with a stick in his other arm. After several minutes of painful struggle, Uncle managed to smash the animal's skull and get out of its hug. People nearby heard his screams and rushed to help, taking him to the hospital.
That's funny though, they rushed to help after that nigga was... Cause I'm pretty sure he was screaming the whole time, but niggas is like me with the polar bear. Yeah, alright, bro. You gonna have to figure that out. Now, if you win, I got you.
Suffered a number of critical injuries, but surprisingly survived, and later went back to working in the field.
Next time, make an outro, nigga.